Leo, welcome back to Steampunk Psyche. If you are brand new here or cross-watching, hit the thumbnail. Come on in, check it out, okay? Find your sign, cross-watch, check out your energies, like, subscribe. Leo, we're going to be doing a general reading today. I am going to let you look at the top-down view. I'm having to use my phone right now temporarily as a top-down. But I told you guys I'd let you watch the shuffle. Leo, I hope you are challenging yourself for 2026 to be the best you can possibly be. Hope you find love, happiness, friendships that last forever and a day. Okay? I hope that you're finding peace, structure in your life, that you're forming those beautiful boundaries that keep you safe. You know, I hope that there is a reciprocated effort coming towards you. Well, we're going to find out. All right, we're going to take a look right now at the present energy for Leo. Yep, there's some temperance involved here. A little bit of alchemy, alchemizing. Could be past traumatic wounds of some type, but it's a balance, okay? It is a adventure card as well. Moving towards alchemizing could be like the magician, you know, alchemizing some kind of a destiny of some type. We're wondering about destiny. Okay, and we'll take a look now at your next card, which is going to be your crossing challenge. Okay, two major arcana, the Hierophant. All right, so the Hierophant is spiritual enlightenment, awakening. You could be, like I said, trying to study into an awakening of some type. You might be looking at channels for twin flame journey. Excuse me, not bad manners, just good coffee. Karmic relationships. You could be interested in Taoist view, or you know, Buddhist view, or anything, Christianity, you name it, whatever religious, because the Hierophant is the higher authority of spiritual traditional ways, but also a student, you know. The acolytes here, you can see they are students of this, so you could be learning about new things, whatever. Okay, we're going to take a look now. Let me get these down here. We're going to take a look now at what is underneath the foundation here for Leo. What's kind of below the surface of Leo? Maybe something they need to look at, or you know, some hidden desires of some kind, or passions of some kind. But what's lying underneath for Leo? Okay, we have the Ten of Swords. What's lying underneath is a Ten of Swords. There could be a betrayal act that caused this Hierophant type of motivation with temperance involved. An ending of some kind of relationship, an ending of a, really, I mean, A through Z, right? A sudden death, sudden ending. But I feel like maybe this is an enlightenment, an end of ways of thinking, and moving forward with new ideas, new ways of approaching life. Okay. All right, we're going to keep going here. We're going to take a look at the recent past for Leo. Show me the recent past for Leo. What's in the recent past for Leo? Okay, makes sense to me. Two cards. We got the Tower and the Star, two more major arcana cards, okay? So the Tower comes out and says, hey, foundations are broken, done. What you believed is no longer. And it makes sense with the Hierophant and the Star being your current, or Temperance being your current energy, right? And then the Star card shows up also to give you some of that extra balance, right? So something crumbled to the ground. And like I said, if this is a, you know, if this is a spiritual enlightenment, awakening of some kind, if we're talking about maybe like a soul journey, this feels very, very spiritualized, okay? We have, so far we've got 4 major arcana cards that came up, okay? So somebody, whoever this is, you are definitely seeing the light, no pun intended. I mean, you're going through some ups and downs, some roller coaster ideas. This could be non-conformist, non-traditionalist with the Hierophant as well. some different views and aspects about things. But we're going to keep going. We're going to take a look now. We're going to take a look at the possibilities, okay? So what are some possibilities for Leo now? What kind of possibilities is Leo looking at? How about an offering of some kind? Page of Cups shows up. This could be maybe perhaps an instructor position or something like that. You know, you do have a lot of history background and a lot of patience. Leo is the patient strength card in the major arcana, but maybe somebody sees you as a person that is a leader of some kind, perhaps like a yoga class or a teacher, you know, of some kind. And I feel like an offering is definitely coming in that way. It makes sense to me with all these major arcana cards. Excuse me. This could also be a relationship of some kind or a financial investment of some kind moving towards that. Health, wealth, stability as well. But I feel like, yeah, there's definitely an offering there in the possibilities that's there for you. Okay, we're going to keep going now. We're going to look at the near future. What's the near future look like for Leo? Okay, we had a card slipped right through the crack there. The 8 of Wands, okay? Whatever it is, it's coming quickly, okay? This is the card that says there's nothing in the way. There are no clouds right there. There's nothing. It's just open air and coming in fast, okay? Those arrows or wands rushing to the ground, you know, flying through the air, nothing standing in the way, okay? And I feel like be prepared. It's coming, okay? Okay, Leo, we're going to take a look now at the self. Leo, how are you showing up in this? How are you showing up for this, Leo? What is the energies? What's your stance on this situation? Okay. The 6 of Pentacles, very generous. I feel like you are the person that is meant for this opportunity, whatever this is. Generous nature, giving, taking, in both transactions. You're able to take well as give, to receive well as to give. I mean, I don't even know where else to go with that. Like I said, if it's pentacles as far as coin is concerned, money or wealth, then I feel like you're graduating. You went from obviously, 6 into the page, but I'm not really feeling that. I feel like this is talking definitely about your energy right now. You are a leader of some kind, a spiritual, very high invested person. You have passed the test, whatever this is. You have done the work. Okay, we're going to look at the environment around you. What is the environment around Leo? What's the environment like around Leo right now? Yep, you're showing up as yourself, the strength. Strength card represents Leo, okay, in the major arcana. You're definitely showing up. You're showing up as patient. You're showing up as kind. You're showing up as that high. I feel like this is a very feminine, it doesn't have to be, but I feel like it's a divine feminine type of energy. You did have the Temperance card as your energy as well. Very balanced. I'd like to meet you. we could probably, swap stories, or at least being in your energy would feel very, very pleasing. I feel like that is the type of person that you are. And perhaps you're just needing confirmation. I don't know why. I have no idea why you would need confirmation. You've got everything. The universe has definitely said you're the one. Okay, we're going to keep on going now. We're going to look at the hopes, the fears, the wishes, and the worries for Leo, okay? The hopes and the fears The wishes and the worries. I don't even like to say the word worry in this reading here because that is not the energy that you are possessing. That is one that you have learned how to deal with for sure. The Ten of Swords, I believe that's in your past. So, all right. So hopes, fears, wishes, and worries for Leo. All right. That one said, here I am. Yeah. The Seven of Wands. Okay. You already know what your boundaries are. You're protecting and guarding. Okay. That's safeguarding. That is the warrior spirit. Like I said, whoever this is, you are no longer, the external forces don't seem to be bothering you at all. You know how to navigate through that. Leo, I feel like this is more confirmation about, a spiritual enlightenment that you have really successfully taken control of your life, the reins of your life. And now you're guarding it, and that's wonderful because the Seven of Wands does represent boundaries. The 7 wands that are placed in that hillside right there in the front, those are battle wounds, of course. Those are life experiences. Those are relationships, love matters, wealth, all of these matters in throughout life. And I feel like there may be just a little bit of unexpectedness in that energy. Like you didn't expect this to be so smooth, or at least I don't feel like it's been a rocky challenge that you're in right now. I feel like you've already passed all of that. And you're wondering, is it supposed to be this smooth now? And I think the universe has shown you with all these major arcana cards that you have chosen stability to be your main effort, right? Okay, we're going to look at the outcome, okay? Leo, this is a beautiful reading. I hope this resonates with you. I hope that you enjoy this video. Thumb it up. Subscribe to the channel. Okay, Leo, what is the outcome here, okay? What kind of outcome can we look forward to? Too many cards here. Can't. Come on, Leo, talk to me here. What's the outcome? What is the energy for Leo in this outcome? This beautiful, amazing situation. Oh my goodness, another one. Judgment. Okay. Yeah. Gabriel's called you to rise, and you have. I feel like whoever this is for, with the way these major arcana fell, this is definitely just confirmation for somebody. Am I a spiritual teacher, a guru? Am I a leader? Yes. Yes, you are. And if you're wondering whether or not, I only had a few suggestions, but the Ten of Swords that took place that caused this foundational kind of a renewal of your spirit and mind, sometimes that can be a very scary place to be at when the things that we believed in no longer apply anymore. But I feel like that you're way past that. In other words, like the universe is saying, why would you even go back that way? You have that as your experience now, and you have manifested this beautiful mindset that's way more valuable and precious than anything else in this life. And if you're capable and able to help other people see that, I feel like the universe is about to show you something very quickly. You have the 8 of Wands, okay? So I feel like be prepared, Leo, because there's going to be an opportunity for you to be a teacher. Always remain a student. Always remain a student, okay? But when you know you're a master, you're a master, okay? So, Leo, I feel like I don't even have to say anymore. I think you know who you are. This is very individualized and very personalized. So if it resonates with you, give it a thumbs up. Let me know. And I am just grateful to be, in your presence. Anyway, I love you very much. I hope that maybe you'd like to cross-watch or check out any other energies or whatever, see if they apply to you. Join Steampunk Psyche. Leave your comments in the community section if you'd like. Anyway, I love you and I appreciate you, and I hope we get to see you on the next one, okay? All right. Bye-bye.